Hello guys, and today we're going to be talking about the player boost, which will hopefully be caused by the release of valkryie. So I'm going to try and talk and play at the same time, which is something I'm not usually quite good at. But so a few YouTubers have mentioned, YouTubers specifically have mentioned, if CCP valkryie is successful, which will most likely will be successful because it's valkryie is the first game, one of the first games which will be releasing as a bundle with the Oculus Rift. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit ill, but you know, if you can tell. So valkryie is going to be a bundle with the Oculus Rift, and as you know, the Oculus Rift, I don't know if it's come out yet, but it's going to be one of those things where a lot of people buy. So, you know, like, let me think. There's little hoverboard things. So, I forgot what they're called. 2 wheels, stand on it, roll around. It's basically like one of those. Even though they've been around, this is going to be like the first, interesting virtual experience which people can get. And I think that once people play this valkryie, they all go, okay, so this virtual experience of valkryie is amazing, the graphics are cool, the ships look cool. Then they'll realize that EVE Online exists, which EVE Online's community is good right now. We get about 35,000 average players daily. But I think with this new virtual experience, it could bring in a whole lot of players. Everyone's aware that a lot of players could be brought in through this, and I'm quite looking forward because a whole bunch of noobs coming in at once. That'd be quite interesting to see where they go. And they could, obviously, some people will stay, and it's pretty obvious that some people will go because, well, not everyone can stick to EVE for many reasons, because it's an MMO, it requires a lot of time, and it's got a huge learning curve, one of the biggest learning curves of any game. But let me fix my mic one sec. Or I think the reason I'm looking forward to this is because CCP are, I don't think they're a well-known company in the eyes of many gamers. You'll think of, you ask a gamer, name me 5 companies. They'll likely go Rockstar, Activision, Infinity Ward, Ubisoft, and what's the other one's called? Square Enix. All those big major gaming companies. And yeah, they miss out. Oh, I'm sorry. Some really awful station noises there. I apologise if you heard that. And people don't really know much about CCP because EVE doesn't get much attention. I mean, there's a few articles on the BBC News, for example, of big battles, which always boost CCP's what's the word, notoriety in the gaming world. But other than that, CCP are not much of a advertisement company. They don't like to put themselves out there. I think they're more of a the players find us company, which is a good thing in a way, but not so good when it comes to boosting members. But that's what I think CCP should do also, is in the UK right now where I live, there's no advertisements for EVE, none at all. You get these advertisements for these little mobile games like Clash of Clans, but for some reason you won't get them for games like EVE, which is kind of disappointing because there's a large amount of people who want to play a good MMO, and quite frankly EVE Online is the only good MMO I've ever played and ever will play, most likely, because World of Warcraft, for example, it's just ugly. I mean, I don't know how people find it addictive, but the developers do not, I wouldn't say they don't care, but they don't, because a game must, in my eyes, a game must be visually pleasing as well. You know, if it has good gameplay, fair enough, but the game needs to be visually pleasing, and you can see the CCPs constantly updating the graphics of the game. I mean, look at this new dirt feature they added back in, oh, when was it? January, I think. Just look at this mining barge. I mean, you can see the rust which is forming on the edges, and the new thruster effects. Watch these bad boys. See how beautiful it looks? But yeah, so I think the Oculus Rift bundled with, no, yeah, the valkryie, which will be bundled with the Oculus Rift, will, I'm sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking, you know, it's what happens when you have a cheap setup, okay? I try my best. But the players will be boosted, the amount of players playing will be boosted. Not all of them will stay, but I can say with confidence, maybe, depending on how many people buy the Oculus Rift, I would say 5,000 to 10,000 player boost. Okay, stop flying away. I'd say about 5,000 to 10,000 players will join EVE Online and actually stay on EVE Online for a long period of time. And I'd say roughly about, actually I don't want to give figures because I don't work as CCP and I have really no idea how the player numbers work, but I can almost guarantee that the 35,000 players daily will probably go up to about 40 to 45,000 players daily, which is always a good thing. More players means more CCP, more cash for CCP, more content for us. And my music's gone off. Strange. But yeah, the more players EVE Online has, the longer EVE Online will last in the MMO world, and it's been going for a good 12 years now. So short video, I'm feeling kind of ill and I don't know what to say, so like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, good luck, fly safe.